A new lineup of simulation games is coming that aims to bring unmatched realism to players. From lifelike environments to authentic mechanics, these upcoming titles let you experience worlds and scenarios in ways that feel true to life. Let's dive right into it. Restore Your Island is an adventure game about caring for a damaged island and guiding it back into a peaceful sanctuary. The game looks ahead to a calm and unhurried setting where nature slowly recovers through attentive restoration, companionship, and quiet moments of reflection. The atmosphere remains gentle and relaxed, shaped by solitude, care, and the steady return of life across a once scarred landscape. God Save Birmingham is an action indie simulation game about a lone survivor in Birmingham as doom spreads through the city and an undead plague overtakes a medieval market town. The general atmosphere is defined by ruin and solitude, with a sense of constant danger as the last soul alive faces a city transformed by plague and loss.
Hey, you up?
Cairn is a survival climbing game about Ava attempting a summit that has never been reached on Mount Kami, where the ascent demands endurance and personal sacrifice. The atmosphere is tense and unforgiving, shaped by isolation, constant risk, and the pressure of pushing forward against a mountain that offers no mercy. Shark Dentist is a horror roguelike about taking the role of a dentist working on giant sharks inside a dark clinic, with the aim of keeping both patient and dentist alive. The game revolves around risky treatment attempts against unpredictable predators, with danger driven by chance and mounting pressure rather than detailed systems. It defined by constant threat, uncertainty, and the idea that a single mistake can quickly turn a routine procedure into a lethal situation. The Free Shepherd is a single-player atmospheric adventure in which an energetic and loyal sheepdog will run fast and free through a beautiful but troubled land, herd masses of lost sheep to a secret refuge, and uncover a mysterious calamity that only you can stop. Paralives is about building homes, lives, and bonds as time moves forward. It looks ahead to personal stories shaped by everyday moments, touching on both hardship and success as life unfolds. The atmosphere is calm and grounded, reflecting ordinary routines and the quiet progression of daily living.
Every voyage begins with a plan.
Ahoy is a multiplayer naval game set in the late 18th century, placing players in the West Indies during the Age of Sail. It looks ahead to cooperative voyages, where captains and officers work together across open seas, shaped by trade, conflict, and shifting alliances. The atmosphere reflects a historical Caribbean marked by rivalry, uncertainty, and life at sea, with an emphasis on shared voyages and large-scale naval encounters.
Death and dishonor, fame and fortune. The life of a sea captain is one of duty and relentless pursuit. True riches are not in gold and jewels, but in the stories we bring back and the legend we become. But never at our final destination. So we chart our next course. We sail. We fight. We endure. For the voyage is life. And life is the voyage.
Half-Sword is a physics-based medieval combat simulator set around 15th century arms and armor, portraying the brutal nature of close-quarters fighting through detailed blood and gore. It centers on intense, realistic clashes shaped by physical interactions between weapons, bodies, and equipment, with a heavy focus on violence and authenticity. Its atmosphere is harsh and unforgiving, portraying medieval combat as raw, dangerous, and visually explicit. Kingmakers is an action and strategy sandbox that looks ahead to a clash between modern power and a medieval war, where a single figure returns to a distant past to alter the outcome of a brutal conflict and protect what lies ahead. The setting is a war-torn medieval England, shaped by large-scale fighting and shifting timelines, with an atmosphere defined by chaos, conflict, and the weight of history under pressure. Petit Planet is a life simulation game about living on and developing a small planet alongside anthropomorphic animal characters, with activity extending across nearby planets and shared areas in space. The game looks ahead to a gentle, star-filled setting with a calm and charming atmosphere, drawing on quiet routines and gradual growth rather than urgency or conflict. Quarantine Zone: The Last Check is an indie simulation and strategy game about running a critical checkpoint during a zombie outbreak in a collapsing city. The paragraph looks ahead to a setting where survivors arrive under pressure, resources are limited, and the threat of infection is constant. The atmosphere is tense and bleak, shaped by uncertainty, moral weight, and the steady presence of danger pressing in from all sides.
You're robbing me!
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us.
Chronicles Medieval is an action and strategy role-playing game built around a large medieval sandbox, where a created character rises from nothing toward power and status through conflict and ambition. The game looks ahead to a harsh historical setting shaped by warfare, land struggles, and the pursuit of legacy, with large clashes and shifting control defining its atmosphere.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Cooking is not easy. We may possess all the ingredients, but it is how we bring them together that...
Cooking Simulator 2 Better Together is a cooking simulation game about working as a chef in a restaurant, preparing food at your own pace, either alone or together with others. The atmosphere is playful and lively, shifting between focused kitchen moments and relaxed, light chaos, with room to cook freely, try new ideas, and unwind outside of service.
testing, experimenting. Even when we stick to the recipe, mistakes are inevitable. Every setback may feel like a failure. But we keep learning. We become better, and we try again. I have seen the fire within you. No matter what happens, I know you will make me proud. I know that one day you will rise to join the best chefs in the world. I know you will accomplish this.
Low-budget repairs is about handling renovation work in 1990s apartment blocks, where the goal is to earn money by keeping costs low and finishing jobs quickly. The game looks ahead to a setting built around small contracts, tight budgets, and morally loose work practices. Its atmosphere is light and humorous, built around everyday repair jobs that often end with imperfect results and lingering consequences. Aces of Thunder is centered on aerial combat, built around flying military aircraft from a cockpit view. The game is presented with a realistic and serious atmosphere, aiming to portray air battles with a strong sense of presence and authenticity. It is designed to support both VR and standard play, placing the player directly inside the aircraft while emphasizing the intensity and focus of combat in the skies.
Pearl Harbor, we've taken casualties and several ships are burning. Do not let them finish off the fleet! Heads up! Next wave incoming! German tankers in the village.
Animula Nook is a cozy adventure and life simulation game set in a miniature world hidden among everyday household spaces, where small-scale living takes place beneath oversized objects. The setting presents a calm and whimsical atmosphere, with gentle surroundings and quiet moments shaped by tiny environments inside a familiar home.
Good morning, Minis! This is Dew Wanderer Radio. Welcome to the Tiny Minis' huge world, distant travelers. Can you hear the invitation written on the wind, Mini Adventurers? Please hold tight to your dandelions, and may you return with whatever it is you seek. with even the most resplendent scenery. Capture this beautiful moment with your flash, and we'll meet again at the next twilight.
Post-Apocalypse Courier Service is a cooperative delivery simulation game about running a courier service after the collapse of society, where players work together to move packages across dangerous environments and keep a fragile service running. The setting portrays a harsh, damaged landscape shaped by survival and uncertainty, with a practical and grounded mood centered on persistence and cooperation rather than heroism. Road Kings is an adventure game about driving a 40-ton semi while hauling cargo across the coastal plains of the American South and taking on work along long highways and regional routes. The atmosphere is grounded and road-focused, shaped by wide landscapes, steady travel, rival drivers, and the constant presence of risk and responsibility along the way.
Bad news, Deacon. The storm's almost on top of you.
I got eyes on it.
You can still turn around, you know.
Pineview won't hold out. XTC Logistics.
They said you were coming. But take care now, you hear?
Let's get it done.
Hell Let Loose Vietnam is an action and strategy shooter that takes place during the Vietnam War, looking ahead to organized forces clashing in a large military conflict. The paragraph frames a serious multiplayer war scenario where players take part in coordinated combat with an atmosphere defined by tension, scale, and the harsh conditions of jungle warfare. Busbound is about driving buses through the city of Emberville as daily routes play a part in shaping public life. The game looks ahead to a living urban setting where buses move through busy streets and quieter neighborhoods, reflecting the rhythm of a populated city. It points toward a calm, grounded atmosphere built around routine, responsibility, and the steady flow of city transport. Copa City is about organizing major football matches within real cities, where clubs place their trust in you to prepare the city for match day. The game takes place across urban spaces connected to stadium events, with an atmosphere shaped by large crowds, public spaces, and the pressure of readiness leading up to a single match.
Ravi runs numbers, crunch funds till fingers go numb. Bills hill high, banner wide, balance won't come. Then at the doorstep, door knockers, drum, drum, drum. Fans chant, glory, no stories, no alibis used. Bleachers creak, seas deep, every boo is a bruise. Miss chance, finance, reputation's a dues. One slip, switch, flip, stack up mics, mute the news. Play for late, makes broke plays, empty vents. For the kid with the ball, small wallet, big intent. Just grind on the pitch, win or break, we persist. Copa City, we really live in stars, prove the game's legit.
Nivalis is an adventure, RPG, and simulation game that takes place in a cyberpunk city reaching from the ocean to the clouds, where life unfolds under constant pressure and uncertainty. The game revolves around building a place in the city through personal ambition, business ownership, and social connections, while navigating a setting shaped by crime, corporate control, and a fragile urban environment. Its atmosphere shows a dense, vertical city of neon nightlife and daily struggle, shaped by uncertainty and fragile personal connections.
Why do we Mongolians never stop writing?
The Legend of Khiimori is an adventure game about a courier rider connected to their horse while traveling across the untamed lands of 13th century Mongolia, presenting a historical setting shaped by wide landscapes, harsh conditions, and a quiet, nature-driven atmosphere rooted in endurance and movement across the land.
I ride to survive. Gathering, crafting, hunting. Out here, the cold bites deeper, the silence grows heavier. I ride to remember where I come from, to care for those who carried us here, and to raise new strength. But other days, I ride simply to follow the wind, to hear its songs beyond the horizon.
Adapt is a survival evolution game about keeping a species alive in a constantly changing and often hostile environment, where strange creatures compete for food and territory, and long-term survival depends on finding a place within the ecosystem as conditions shift over time.
morning, Commander.
PVKK is an action and simulation game about operating a planetary defense cannon during an interplanetary invasion from inside a cozy bunker, where obedience to superiors, quiet routines like daily tea, and constant pressure from outside conflict create a restrained yet uneasy atmosphere.
Glad to see you've not lost your touch. Multiple separatist vessels approach. They wish to eliminate this facility. Destroy them before they do.
Be sure to drink your health-giving tea and enjoy it. Days fly by when you love what you do.
The Lift Supernatural Handyman Simulator is a first-person simulation game about restoring a vast research facility left behind after a mysterious incident. You play as a handyman, working through silent corridors and strange spaces, while repairs slowly reveal what happened to the Institute. The atmosphere is eerie and sci-fi, shaped by abandoned technology, cosmic decay, and influences from Soviet science fiction and the SCP Foundation. Transport Fever 3 is a strategy game about running and growing a large transport operation over time. It looks ahead to a long period of development where connections between places gradually expand and change as movement and trade increase. The setting carries a steady, industrious atmosphere shaped by growth, planning, and constant motion across connected regions. The focus remains on shaping a transport-driven landscape that develops as decisions accumulate and networks stretch further into the future. The Ranchers is a country life simulation game that looks ahead to a quieter life centered on building and running a ranch in a large rural setting. It presents a calm, nature-focused atmosphere where daily life unfolds around farming, animals, and relationships with a local community. The setting suggests a balance between peaceful countryside living and the presence of hidden dangers beyond the safety of the ranch. Palworld Palfarm centered on living a farming life alongside creatures called pals, where people and pals work together on an island to grow and care for a shared farm over time. The game looks toward a calm and cozy setting shaped by daily routines, cooperation, and peaceful coexistence, with a relaxed atmosphere built around farming life and gentle island living. Westlanders is an action, adventure, and simulation game placed in the Wild West, where life unfolds across a harsh frontier shaped by survival and growth. The game looks ahead to a setting where players exist alone or alongside others, adapting to a demanding landscape while gradually forming a lasting presence. The atmosphere is rugged and untamed, presenting a quiet sense of struggle and persistence as the land slowly changes around those who endure it.
The wildlife. The dangerous roads. The beasts of the night. And the angry skies. We knew the West would test us, but the real question is, can this land become our home?
Take a look. What a sight to behold. Whew.
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Theve is an action flight game centered on aerial combat in contested skies, placing players in the role of an elite pilot facing large-scale conflicts above the battlefield. The setting highlights intense air warfare shaped by pressure, difficult decisions, and relationships formed within a squad, creating a serious and high-stakes atmosphere as events unfold across a cinematic campaign.
Theve, you're riding shotgun with the legendary Ace of Aces.
He's a mass delusion fabricated by the rumor mill of social media.
Radar contact. We think it's the shadows.
Our lone target is Wings.
All dogs fire.
Time to pull out. 22.
Roger that. God damn it.
Start swimming, soldier. Make it home alive.
Let's keep at it, Rex.
Ray, heads up!
On your orders, Rex.
To keep hope alive, Wings of Theve must stay on the mission. Must fly on.
I can make up your kill count to be whatever.
Right. From now on, you'll be the greatest ace pilot this war will ever know.